The biggest NFL story of 2017 may have happened on this field, but it had nothing to do with the game. Instead, it was yet another spate of inchoate national anthem protests, only this time, without Colin Kaepernick in the starring role. This latest round of anthem kneeling turned off enough fans to spur a serious case of empty stadium syndrome, something that became exceedingly apparent as the year wore on. And it's not as if fans were eschewing the stadium for watching the game on the all 4K, either. Throughout the season, ratings kept dropping like donations to the Clinton Foundation. So, it's not like we didn't know things were bad. However, we didn't know how bad until we learned this little nugget of joy earlier this week. Vince McMahon is actually considering bringing back the XFL to compete with NFL. In all fairness, you shouldn't get out your Memphis Maniacs and NY/NJ Hitman jerseys just yet. The new league probably won't be a direct reincarnation of the XFL, McMahon's dumpster fire of an NFL competitor which existed for just one inglorious season back in 2001. Trending, Al Gore's dire, 9-year-old prediction for today's world proves yet again he is a fraud. However, if reports from numerous sources are any indication, the World Wrestling Entertainment chairman and CEO certainly has something up his sleeve. It likely involves him becoming an investor in professional football, and kneeling for or otherwise disrespecting the national anthem would definitely not be on the menu. In other words, a better name might be the MAGA. According to ESPN, McMahon has sold $100 million of stock in his WWE, or a total of 3.34 million shares. Filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission said that McMahon sold the stock primarily to fund a separate entity from the company, Alpha Entertainment LLC, which Mr. McMahon established to explore investment opportunities across the sports and entertainment landscapes, including professional football. McMahon is close to President Trump and his wife Linda is the head of the Small Business Administration, so it's fairly clear where his loyalties lie politically. And, given how both the president and conservatives have turned on the NFL since the start of the anthem protests, it could hardly be seen as a coincidence that McMahon is choosing to possibly reboot his football league. As for the new league's name, McMahon apparently doesn't believe he's done irreparable damage to the XFL brand, given Alpha filed for 5 trademarks involving the XFL on December 16, records with the U.S. Trademark and Patent Office show. Other trademarks were filed involving the name URFL, presumably just in case McMahon and his associates decide that the Edsel of professional football was too damaged to plausibly be recycled as a brand. While the XFL was quite rightly a dismal failure, there are a number of reasons to expect things could be different this time around. Related, Trump breaking 64-year record for not visiting liberal state. The original XFL came while the NFL was in a period of relative strength. To counter this, McMahon's league tried to win over fans through the same meretricious tactics the WWE employed. This new incarnation, meanwhile, would come as the NFL is at a low ebb for reasons which are at least in part self-inflicted. The obvious route for McMahon to take would be to counter the established league by offering an unabashedly patriotic product free of political acrimony or anthem kneeling. While it is not clear if he plans to compete directly with the NFL in the fall, such direct competition offering a celebration of American exceptionalism through the sport of professional football would be welcomed by those football fans and voters who chose to make America great again by electing Donald Trump President of the United States in November 2016, Michael Patrick Leahy noted in Breitbart. That alone could be enough to win over football fans who have tired of the NFL's shenanigans but not the game itself. Perhaps it could even be enough to carve out a wholly unexpected second life for what was widely considered to be one of the biggest failures in sports history. T. Bleacher Report, please like and share on Facebook and Twitter if you would watch McMahon's new league. Do you think the XFL can make football great again? Scroll down to comment below.